Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for August 21st, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Resigning yourself to changes or adverse situations in life is not ideal. It never has been, and it never will be. Although changes are necessary and positive, there are types of transformations in life, especially those that we cannot control, that come to destroy what you have built. Virgo, you will try to provide solutions to a friend who has problems, and you will succeed. You will not have a free minute, but you will do many positive things. Be patient, it is a good time to start looking for a different job successfully. You will launch yourself and, in these days, you will look for new challenges in love. As for your health, you will soon have more free time to relax and leave the tension behind. Try to disconnect, you need it, a short trip or an outing will clear your mind a lot. A curious event will happen in your love life. It may be that, suddenly, you hear from someone you have not heard from for a long time, their voice on the phone or their email on your computer. It will be a reason for joy and pleasant memories. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner from the past, although it could be. It could also be a good friend for whom you feel a lot of affection and you were distant. The cosmic energy that reigns in your telluric sign today will inspire you to take bold steps in a budding relationship. Love and happiness await you. Today, in your sign, there will be a great need for a radical change in some decision you have made that, at the time, seemed like a good idea. You may feel a little insecure. It will be good for you to be around more stable people. Consult with someone about your decisions if you wish. It is likely that some news will knock on your door. You can be sure that this news will be good, and it is likely that, at first, although it may not seem so, things will turn out much better afterwards. The moon in its waxing phase makes you very vital, and you will not lack enthusiasm to start something new. If you are on vacation, enjoy your family and everything that you cannot do in your daily routine. In love. Now you understand your emotional reality better. Nothing and no one can deceive you. Now you know that what is really important exists, not in the past, and that people tend to change a lot. Whoever once promised something may not now fulfill it. Practice empathy, put yourself in the other person's place and give them the benefit of the doubt. In health. Enjoy yourself, of course, but do not lose your sense of moderation because it is you who must control your appetites, and not the other way around. Fortunately, you can because you are very aware of your diet and lifestyle. At work. Combine and coordinate your duties with your tastes and responsibilities. You can be a very good partner, father or mother, housewife and wife without having to give up a job or hold back and limit your professional development. Money and fortune. It is imperative that when making serious financial decisions, you take into account all the factors and do not do anything hastily or foolishly. You are analytical, apply that intelligence now in your economic sector. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level, strong. Cosmic dynamics, your intellectual and analytical faculty, which helps you separate truth from lies. Tendency to danger, getting carried away by appearances that you should avoid. Stop being emotionally manipulated by others. Relationship prediction. This day things will go very well for you if your partner is an earth sign. The most tense relationship can arise with air signs like Aquarius and also with Aries of the fire element. Compatibility. You are in a harmonious tone with the other earth and water elements. The best compatibility is with Capricorn and also with Cancer. If you are single, you will end relationships that were not good for you and start those that are really worth it because they will help you grow as a human being. Today's universal number is 8. In numerology, the sum is reduced to a single digit. Below, your most favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Time, and you must adapt them to your country or region. 3:20 a.m., 4:25 a.m., 2:35 p.m., 5:40 p.m. The lucky numbers are 3, 15, 24, and 38. Your special lucky number is 64 and your color today is green. Health and nutrition. These are areas of interest for many Virgos. Your motto is clean living, healthy body. You sometimes worry excessively about minor ailments and aging, thus making you the hypochondriac of the zodiac. You love to work and are an efficient and punctual employee. These traits make you a highly esteemed person in the place where you work. Mercury, your ruler, grants intelligence, communication skills, and a technical mindset. You love spending hours working on a project until it is finished, and you take pride in the finished product. You always work in an orderly fashion and are annoyed when someone comes in and messes up your work area. You have a place for everything, and everything is in its place. You dislike rude and vulgar behavior in others and are always discriminating in your selection of friends, choosing intellectual and modest types who enjoy debate. When it comes to organizing, identifying, labeling, and analyzing, no one does it better than you. You are a victim of your excessive mental activity and your need for analysis. Virgos find it difficult to put their plans into action, but on the other hand, this attitude is a barrier that does not allow them to express themselves emotionally. Their intolerance is such that they fill themselves with responsibility because they assume that no one can do things as effectively as they can. The failure of a project of theirs can plunge them into deep depression. They are often solitary, they criticize themselves a lot, and at the same time they believe that they can do everything. Virgo must practice tolerance with themselves and also with others. Do not let others decide for you today. You have control of your life and what you want in your hands. If you let the wrong people interfere too much in your affairs, you could end up regretting it, and you will have no one to blame but yourself. Do not try to always have the last word, nor the first, in a relationship. Both voices must be heard with equal strength and respect. Speaking more or with more confidence does not make you right. It's time to allow your partner to express themselves freely and without restrictions. There are no limits when it comes to committing to your passions. Love what you do, but this can lead you to ignore schedules and rest. However, for your mental well-being, you need to stop and get better organized. Make time for leisure and rest. Negative thoughts attract negative tendencies. To get out of the stagnation you feel, you need to cultivate a positive mindset. Visualize yourself every day in a bright and promising future where all the good things you want have already happened. This will help you change your focus and attract positive things into your life. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. Creative intention and the affirmation of a creation undoubtedly need a truth to support them. Turn to a childhood friend to get out of this predicament or problem that arose today. Wisdom will be on your side to choose the best path to follow, but you will need external and professional help. You will receive support and collaboration at work, in your studies, or wherever you go outside your home today. You will use your intelligence to solve complicated problems at work, and your professional prestige will increase. So take advantage of this to get what you want. You will be offered some interesting news through someone you know. You will have a very good relationship with the people around you, and it is not about love. News of a pregnancy may reach your family this season, so try to be firm when expressing your ideas, and everything will go very well. Try to lead a healthier life and take care of your diet. Do not overindulge, you are fine, but you should take measures to prevent colds due to air conditioning. Put your initiatives into practice to forget about the work routine and do not hesitate to ask for help if you need it. With a little patience, you'll be able to put an end to a rather heavy job that you've been avoiding for days. Don't think twice and decide to finish it, even if you leave work late, and that way you won't have that pending mental burden. In the love life that you now enjoy, it is stable and happy. The emotional storms and conflicts are behind you, and now magnificent new avenues of communication with your partner are opening up before you, and there may even be children in the near future. If you are single, don't be impatient in looking for a relationship now. Now is not the time, with Saturn, your ruler, retrograde. These times are not for being alone. You must open yourself up a little more and extend your arms to whatever new things come your way. Remember that if you never give someone a chance, you will never find love. There are no planetary aspects that can cause concern in your health. If you enjoy your day in a normal way, without incurring in imprudences, there will be no problems or complications. It is in your hands to take care of yourself or harm yourself. You enjoy stability in this sense, but you must apply yourself to your work with all your strength and enthusiasm, since the success obtained in your daily tasks will depend greatly on your attitude. Your sign, Virgo, is now under the retrograde effluvium, but that will not be an obstacle for you to be able to properly channel your energy and achieve what you want in your work life. It may be that in the next few days some news will arrive associated with a person from the place where you work. Be careful about divulging anything about that, since doing so would not bring you anything good. Be discreet and keep this in mind so you don't get caught. There is news of expected money, and above all, a phone call that will make you consider the possibility of starting a business with someone. This partnership tends to be productive as long as, in addition to the words, there are legal papers. You have always been concerned about having good economic stability, and it is time to take a break and not worry, since a considerable amount of money will come to you. Use it to give yourself those luxuries that you have never wanted for fear of losing that stability. Try to share it with your family, because it will be very nice to share your streak of good luck with your loved ones. It is time to keep an orderly control of your income, since if you do not do so, you will run the risk of losing money, and that does not benefit you at all. As a recommendation, today is not the appropriate day to risk money in games of chance or with any other bet. If today you are worried about a subject that is resisting you, do not wait any longer and seek advice from someone who has experience. Don't let your pride keep you stuck in this situation. Turn to one of your friends or a relative, or if you think that no one around you can help you, go to a professional in the field. What matters now is that you can resolve what causes you this concern on a daily basis, and you should not stop at any means. On the other hand, today the situation may be reversed, and you may be the one who is able to help someone close to you to get out of a mess. This will make you realize that we all need others at some point. This week you will have to pay a lot of attention to your energy, because it is the basis for maintaining health and spirits at an optimal point, and you will need it because you have days of hard work ahead of you. You have entered a prosperous stage, although financially you will not notice it until later, but do not doubt that the work will end up bearing fruit. Have a little patience, because the difficulties are coming to an end. You will be valued professionally, and the recognition will be public. You like a job well done, and you don't hesitate to encourage others or lend a hand. This makes you very appreciated by your superiors and colleagues. Things are stable and calm. Now you are fully focused on the professional field, and you are doing well because, when work and money are stable, you enjoy it much more than everyone else. You know this very well. Continue with this tendency and don't let anything distract you. Virgo, today you are in a moment of deep introspection. You are taking the reactions of someone close to you very seriously, and it is important that you reflect on this. Some people prefer to keep their privacy and do not like others to intervene in their personal affairs. Today it is crucial that you respect those limits and understand that, although your intentions are good, not everyone is ready to receive advice or suggestions. It is a good time for those who are sincere, and you, Virgo, have no problem showing your true desires and feelings. Authenticity is one of your greatest strengths, and today more than ever, you must make use of it. Being honest with yourself and with others will allow you to build stronger and more meaningful relationships. In the area of love, you are at a point where emotions are running high. Don't try to stop the love you are feeling for someone special. This feeling is genuine and deserves to be explored. No matter what makes you doubt, whether it is past fears or current insecurities, the best thing you can do is let this love grow and develop naturally. Someone very close to you will ask you for an important favor. Don't leave them alone at this crucial moment. Sometimes, a simple gesture of support can mean a lot to those around you. Also, a relative will call you for financial help. It is essential that you do not neglect your finances. If you are not in the best financial moment, carefully consider whether you can offer that help. If it is a small sum, you could lend your support, but if it is something more significant, make sure that it will not compromise your financial stability. The fact that you have decided to leave the past behind and not remain anchored in what happened before has been a great step forward for you. This approach has brought great benefits, not only to you, but also to the person at your side. Today, a new person could enter your life, and you will be deeply impressed from the first moment. Try to get to know him or her, explore that new connection, and do not miss the opportunity for something beautiful to blossom between you. Today you may feel a little lonely, not knowing how to get out of that feeling of isolation. The relief for this loneliness is simpler than you think. A ritual that you can perform is to place 2 candles, one white and one black, on a mirror of water. Keep them there, and when you meet someone you're interested in, light the white candle. This symbolic act will help you prepare to welcome a new person into your life. You've been through a period of prolonged loneliness, which has made you accustomed to doing things your way. However, opening your heart and letting someone else in could be just what you need to break that routine. Promises within a relationship are not simply words, they are commitments that must be kept. If there are problems between you, don't solve them with empty promises, but with concrete actions that demonstrate your commitment and desire to improve the relationship. Honesty is the key to moving forward and building a solid future together. The love you feel right now for that special person is reciprocated, and this is the ideal time to strengthen that bond. Don't let fear or doubts get in the way. Moving forward in the relationship is the best thing you can do to keep the flame of love alive. In the workplace, it's true that the job you have is tiring, but it's also one of the best options you have right now. Quitting it now could be a mistake you'll regret later. It's a good time to reflect on your long-term goals and how your current job can help you achieve them. While the effort is considerable, the rewards will be as well if you stay steadfast and dedicated. This is the time to consider spending that money you've been saving for difficult situations. This week you're likely to face a situation that requires those funds, and you'll be grateful that you were foresight. Also, someone close to you is willing to help you out in a complicated financial situation. However, use this help only if absolutely necessary, and remember that it's important to maintain a balance between receiving and giving. As for your health and well-being, it's time to leave your comfort zone. The only way to get out of the lethargy you're in is to give yourself a jolt that ignites your senses. This might involve doing something you wouldn't normally do, such as taking on the chance to speak in front of a large audience or embarking on a new activity that challenges your usual routines. Sometimes the key to revitalizing your life is breaking out of the monotony and opening yourself up to new experiences. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.